Welcome to another edition of the podcast known as Blending the Family. I am your host, Tommy Maloney. Welcome to Mental Health Monday. I hope you're doing well. I hope this message, and I don't know who this Mental Health Monday message is for. Maybe it is you. Maybe it's for me. Maybe it's a little being cathartic and just letting things out. So today's Mental Health Monday podcast message, I want to talk about family. I know you're thinking, hold on, how is my family going to de-stress me? Well, little story. This past weekend, I was able to finally go see my grandmother, who obviously, because of COVID, was not able to see her for, I don't even remember. I couldn't tell you if it was a year, 15 months, I don't know. My grandmother is going to be turning 98 this year, 2021. Hold on, I gotta think. We were talking. She's either turning 98 or 97. Anyway, she's in great shape. She still has her faculties. The only issue she was talking about yesterday is, one of the things was obvious, not having the words. She starts thinking and just doesn't have the words. At times low on energy. And so it was just nice to finally see her. And my thing, I learned from a good friend of mine, Ken, who is and still is very religious when it comes to calling his mom every Sunday. And so I made sure that, especially during COVID, I reached out to my grandmother. My grandmother primarily helped raise me because my mom worked 2 jobs, and so I had to be, hanging somewhere. Couldn't be hanging at the pool hall, and I spent a lot of time with my grandparents. And so my grandmother means, this is my mom's mom, so my grandmother means so much to me. And so I started thinking about, what would be a great tie-in for Mental Health Monday and family. So something that a friend of mine has started after COVID, or I shouldn't say after COVID, but for the new year, for 2021, he said that he was going to reach out to people, start calling people, not texting, but calling people that he hadn't spoken to in a period of time. It could have been months, it could have been years. And he said it's really helped him, especially with his mental health, because he's talking to people he hadn't talked to in a while. And another quick story, as I think about this, I did that last year and reached out to a dear friend of mine named Tony. And Tony was shocked. We were in contact, but it was just one of those random days, random time of day. And so Tony said, "Thank you so much for calling me. You don't know how much this means to me, and I really needed to talk to somebody." And so my Mental Health Monday advice tip for you: reach out to your family. Reach out to friends you haven't talked to in a while. And so not only does it help boost them up, but it will boost you up. Trust me. My grandmother, like I said, means the world to me. But if there was an Olympic event called nagging, my grandmother would be she'd have more medals than Michael Phelps when it comes to nagging. And just let you know, I had to prepare myself because my grandmother likes to pick on me a bit. And I know my weight isn't where I want it to be. I know my weight isn't where others want it to be. And so I have to mentally prepare myself for that. But it was still a good visit. We had great conversation. We actually went for a walk. And so this Mental Health Monday, my hope for you is, and again, I don't know who needs to hear this, but my hope for you is to reach out to somebody who is not expecting that call. And you will end up brightening their day. So, thanks for tuning in to this Mental Health Monday, part 3. I don't know how many parts we're going to do. I'm just going to keep going. And one thing before we leave for today, please go to mydadsadvicebook.com, mydadsadvicebook.com. Pre-order your book. We're getting close to turning in the final manuscript before it goes to the editing world. So please, my new book called My Dad's Advice at 5:04 a.m. coming out this year. Anyway, as Terry Crews would say, and I truly believe it, especially on a Mental Health Monday, your success is my success.